It's amazing how much more balanced I am that after just 2 goes rather than I thought it would take weeks, but really I can see a difference just 1 week. So
you know what it is? It's a confidence thing in that you're more I don't know if you're more responsive to your muscles or your muscles are more responsive to you.
Yeah.
In that, because your brain finally goes, I'm safe. Everything's okay, right? I'm supported. So it lets you use all of your muscle, the full muscle to do things.
Yeah.
And that's why I think we work. Like the girl I just had on, lady, she's 60, right? That lady I had on before, like she couldn't walk 2 meters without being puffy, couldn't puff. But she's a Nordic walking client of mine, but we can't do it now. So she's doing the ball. And she just did 10 minutes of cardio on the ball when she goes, that's unheard of.
Yeah.
I couldn't have done that before, but because she's supported and her brain goes, it's okay, it's all right. It lets her do it. Yeah. It's a phenomenal thing. She's, it changes lives.
Yeah. It's really good because you can, if you feel it's uncomfortable or if it's too much, you can just back off that little bit.
Just need that little bit.
Just use the ball. Whereas if you're doing something without the ball, it's a lot more difficult to do that because you need to use your own kind of muscles to back off, if that makes sense.
Yes,
but you can use the ball to take a bit more of the strain. So,
well, it's just like I don't know if I showed you this before, Elise, but like well, you're a runner, so if you do a running stretch like this, right? You're only going to go so far, right? You think you're stretching, but you are, but only to a certain degree. As soon as you put the ball in underneath, doing the same stretch, look how much further I can go. Because the brain says, oh, knee is supported, hip is supported, ankle is supported. I don't have to use muscles to make sure they're safe.
Yeah.
Just let it all go and they can do their thing. And that's pretty well, that's everything in this program. And that's why I call it supported fitness, because if you're having an off day, you can still succeed, right? You can still get through the movement, like in our push-ups. All right, so you don't go off your knees that day. Maybe you pull them up a little bit and you're on your thighs. You're still going to do 16 repetitions. Full repetitions.
And you're still getting all the work in the arms and the core and
that's
just
it.
without the strain on it. Because for me at the moment, I couldn't do, if we were doing what we just did without the ball, I wouldn't have been able to do half of it because of my knee.
That's right.
But the only thing I can't do is where we have to kneel on the floor and lean on the ball. I can't do that on one side. So I just perched on the ball instead. Whereas if we were doing that without a ball, I just couldn't have done that bit. So
yeah, exactly. And so it's not cheating. If anything, it's giving you more.
Yeah.
Right? Because
well, I felt the muscle, the burn in that leg, doing it that way as much as I did the other side on the floor. So it's not as though it's like making it easier. It's just taking the strain, isn't it? I suppose.
That's it. Yeah. Supporting. Yeah. Supporting your body.